there. And you just have to imagine, Susan, that this moment is super exciting. You've been there before. Kind of walk us through the nerves, the excitement, just the magnitude of the moment.
It is pure excitement. I don't recall any nerves. Jeremy especially, this is his first flight. So this is his first opportunity to go in space. And pretty soon, everything's going to become on internal power. They will no longer be connected to external power. And then they've got 2 minutes to go.
And we're looking at pictures of you, Susan, when you were in space. Of course, astronaut is a Greek word for star sailor. Just walk us through what's going to happen. We know that it's just going to take 8 minutes, Susan, for them to get into orbit. Give us a little preview of what we're about to see here.
Okay, you're going to see the engine flight. And for those down at the Kennedy Space Center, they're going to feel it. 6 seconds later, those rockets are going to fire once the computer has determined that the engines are working well. And then off they go. And it's almost like it levitates off the pad. It's not like it zooms off the pad. It basically levitates off the pad. And then it quickly gets up within a minute, supersonic speeds. And in 2 minutes, the rockets are going to come off. And it goes up to, I think, 4 Gs to get to 17,500 miles an hour.
Almost approaching the 2-minute mark. Just want to listen in for a moment.
The lower stage of the rocket to internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
GLS is go for upper stage to internal power.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis II crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
GLS is go for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
One minute.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
GLS is go for ALS.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched.
20.
Sound suppression water is flowing.
15.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the alternate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Humanity's next great voyage begins. We
Mission
just
elapsed
heard
time,
it here. The
passing 1
baton
minute,
has been
approaching
passed
max
from
speed.
launch control in Florida to mission
on,
control in Houston. Gio, give us a
Clear on
sense of what you're seeing and feeling on the ground there.
Have you the same?
Lindsay, I cannot look away, quite frankly. I cannot look away because this is just so spectacular. You are talking about a spacecraft that has just made the entire ground here just shake. It vibrates up your body. I always tell people,